Mindfulness can bring peace and deep inner knowledge. Richard can help you deepen your practice. Watch this video to learn more.
Today, I'll talk about the Yoga Sutras still some more, chapter 3, which is called Vibhuti-pada, or expansion. This Vibhuti-pada is translated as the chapter on expansion. What is important for us in our mindfulness practice is his description of the three internal limbs of yoga, which are concentration, meditation, and samadhi, or liberation. The practice of these three limbs together is in yoga called integration. Patanjali describes the transformation that takes place when the mind enters into these states, moving from one-pointedness and concentration to the balance and silence of the mind in meditation, and finally to the freedom of samadhi, or liberation. One way to strengthen the concentration is through action. For yoga, this is done with the different poses. In mindfulness, we do this when we watch our breath. We train the mind to concentrate. Once concentration has been practiced with some success, we can let go of the focus of concentration and enter into the meditative state of stillness and absorption, where no thoughts clutter the mind. The mind is no longer holding to one point, but it is approaching silence. This state cannot be reached through effort or exertion. It comes of itself. Once the state of meditation is attained, the next stage is liberation, bliss, samadhi. In samadhi, there is great awareness and deep insights may come. Einstein once described how he came to his revolutionary concepts, such as E=mc². He would concentrate fully on the problem to the exclusion of everything else. Then he would let go, relax, release from the concentration. It was in these moments when he was relaxing, thinking of nothing, that the answer would come to him in a flash of clarity. When he allowed deep silence into his mind after deep concentration, the result was liberation from his earlier ideas. We see the process: concentration, absorption, then liberation. In today's world, though, disciplined and prolonged concentration are not encouraged by our society. We are distracted by fast-paced activities, multitasking, and sensory stimuli. Society treats us as consumers and producers who should work fast and hard to make money in order to spend it fast on consumer products that in turn speed up our lives. The more things we have, the more of our time is taken up in the care of material concerns. The simpler our life is, the more likely we'll have time to devote to lasting priorities. Perhaps artists, scientists, and yogis are a few examples where concentration is still valued as part of a lifestyle for developing ourselves. But for all of us, to train the mind with meditation is a way to strengthen the mind, and concentration is the first stage of a process that brings our experiencing deeper internal wisdom. These last three limbs, concentration, meditation, and samadhi, are all internal processes. They are seen as the heart of yoga. These bring the transformation of quality of life, character, and condition of the mind that is the goal of yoga. Now, the rest of this chapter deals with powers, siddhis that were said to come to advance yoga. I was taught by my teacher that siddhis are of and for the mind and ego. And since my own goal in practice is to get deeper than the mind and ego, siddhis are a distraction. They are not of interest to me. Now, I have known people with siddhis, and I saw that these siddhis inflated their ego and prevented deeper spiritual growth. Patanjali warns that pursuit of these magic powers while forgetting the greater goal of liberation is definitely another obstacle on the path. As you continue to practice, you might gain some mild siddhis, but don't become attached. They are just distractions.
You want deeper meditation, more peace, more happiness. Subscribe now to continue to find ways to get more from your meditation.